What up? What's good? Yeah, welcome back to the channel, Double A Heff, with another video. This one gonna be relatively quick. I just came across this video of Godfrey and Lord Jamar talking about Umar's school, and they were just saying things that same shit I've been saying. Same shit that most people with fucking blood pumping through their fucking brains, and their brains actually have like something going on in it, and not a freaking monkey banging two goddamn fucking those brass fucking cymbals together. Then then they see they see what's going on with Umar. And not for nothing. Like I say this all the time. I feel like, but I would love for Umar's school to open up. You know what I'm saying? I would love for multiple schools like that to open up. I would have loved to been able to go to a school like that growing up, because growing up in Brooklyn in my early stages, my education could have been a lot better. You know, it's just the reality of it. A lot of us do not receive the education that we should, and then also with that, the expectations that are set for us by the outsiders, obviously, is set lower than our counterparts. And obviously that's for obvious freaking reasons, and we can have discussions about that, to the cows come home. But that's not what this video is about. Maybe I'll touch on that later in the future. But anyway, this video is about, like I said, them talking about Umar and pretty much agreeing with what I've been saying. For those of you who don't know Godfrey, he's like do I call him a D-level celebrity? He's probably like a D-level to C-level comedian. If you're obviously quote-unquote black, then obviously you probably know about him. I'm pretty sure most people that aren't black probably wouldn't really know about Godfrey. He's kind of like I call him D-level, C-level, not because his talent level, like not because he's not funny or anything like that. More or less just because the roles that he hasn't gotten. You know what I mean? For instance, he's like a Kathy Griffin. Like everyone kind of knows who she is, but she's just like, she's famous, but she's not. Like that fat bitch. What's that fat white bitch name? The quote unquote funny one, because she is not funny. I want to say Chelsea, but I don't think it's fucking Chelsea. I think her last name's Schumer, but then that could be wrong with that, because now I'm thinking about Chuck Schumer. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the fat white chick. She's not funny, but she would be considered an A-list celebrity because everyone kind of knows her. So that's what I'm saying about Godfrey. Not that he's not funny or anything like that. It's just, there's levels to it, I suppose, and the backing that you get. But that's all about the entertainment industry, which is full of Luciferians anyway. So I digress. And then Lord Jamar, obviously, if you guys don't know who Lord Jamar is, he was in that group called, my brain is not working tonight. What the fuck is the name? Brand Nubian. Brand Nubian he was in. And if you haven't heard of Brand Nubian, you can look him up. I'm guarantee you heard at least one of their songs. So they have their own podcast with Rod Digger, and I don't really listen to their stuff too much. Just not really my cup of tea. Lord Jamar is a 5%er, and my thoughts on the 5% Nation is just I've never met a 5%er, and I've met many of them. And where I live right now, I live near Asbury Park. I damn near live in Asbury Park, if y'all familiar with the area. And there's a lot of 5%ers in this area, a lot of them. But yeah, even since living over here now, and even from before, I've never met a 5%er where I'm like, damn, this brother's like, like real keen with his shit, like real, like, about something, like these niggas, it's like they all the same. You know what I'm saying? Like they all are the same. They're not really talking about nothing. You know what I mean? Like every now and again they'll say some shit that fucking is like, oh shit, that shit deep. You know what I'm saying? Or that shit resonates. But then, the other 90% of the time, they talking a whole bunch of bullshit and just trying to get high. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts on the 5% religion in a nutshell. I'm not to offend anybody, no disrespect, but that's just what it is, man. Like I know y'all niggas can't tell me, that y'all know some 5%ers that's really like, like really righteous and shit. Like, nah, nah. I would love to meet one actually. I would love to meet one. I just don't believe it. But anyway, so they're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna chime in.
Get your bitch ass out of my room.
No, we're not dogging at Umar at all. At all. We're not dogging the guy, so don't try and twist it. I fuck with Umar. I watch him. I watch everybody. Tariq Nasheed. I watch all the people because everybody's angle is needed. As long as we're all serving the same purpose and trying to get to the same. I want him to have schools. His idea is fantastic. I'm just saying, where is it? Like, where's the construction and what's going on?
He said, I'm just saying, where is it? Oh, man.
He should have a team of people helping him. Why is it just him? There should be a team of people like consultants and architects. What's going on?
I can answer that question for you. Because that's a great point. That's a great question. That's a question that I had. That's a question that I myself had. He should have a team. Because I was thinking to myself, like, if anyone has ever done anything, especially like in corporate America and worked in a group, any kind of like ran any kind of project, like project management, you understand that there's like, you delegate different tasks to different people that all, work towards the same goal. And then obviously you just monitor everyone to make sure everyone's hitting their deadlines, on time, and whatever the case may be. But you never hear of Umar, or you never see Umar showing anyone else in his camp like, oh, this is such and such, and he's going to be in charge of for instance, like zoning and permits, so this person is going to be the person to get the zones and the permits. So, if we don't get our zoning and our permits done, then y'all know who, yada, yada, make a joke about it, whatever. But then people know, like, okay, that's, okay. Oh, and this person is going to be in charge of, talent acquisition, i.e. getting all the teachers and stuff like that, and making sure that they're all, qualified and stuff like that. Anything. Oh, this person is going to be the property manager, just make sure that the building, everything that's going on in the building, like as far as renovations and repairs go, this person is getting it all done. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. For one man to open up an academy, two big ass buildings that are as dilapidated as the dumb shits, because, I showed a video of him showing a video of the school. And there's mad holes in the walls. The basketball court literally had a swimming pool in it. So it's like, come on, man. But one person supposed to do all that? Nah, man. Nah. So obviously, Umar's planning skills and leadership skills should be questioned with that, because it shows just a huge lacking in that area. But but I had that same question before that Godfrey just asked about, where's his team? Now listen, the motherfucker don't got a team, and he don't have a team because if he had a team, he'd really have to be opening a motherfucking school. But that's obviously not his fucking MO. That's not his goal. If that was his look. Now I don't know about y'all, so maybe I'm speaking for myself. But I like to think that most people, are like-minded as I am when it comes to things like this. When it comes to setting a goal for myself, like, I don't stop until I get that goal. It's kind of like a compulsion that I have. Like, I must achieve that goal. I'm not stopping. If I want it and I set my mind to it, I'm not stopping. Now, for instance, Umar's goal, quote unquote goal, and building that school is more akin to, and this is probably going to sound harsh, but it is what it is. It's quote unquote more akin to a fat person's goal of losing weight. Like, it's not really a goal for them. It's more or less like it'll be great if I was, 50 pounds less. Like that's not really a goal. That's just, it would be great. Like, oh, like if I had $1 million, like, yeah, that's not a goal you're setting for yourself. Because if you're going to set yourself a goal to get $1 million, then you would have to come up with plans to actually get $1 million fucking dollars, to create $1 million fucking dollars. And then you would obviously monitor yourself through said plan. And then, if you're getting closer, stick with it. And if you're not seeing the progress that you want to see, then you will go back and change the plans. That way you can actually, stay on track with your fucking goal. So like Umar, if that was his goal, he would have achieved it. If that was his goal, he would have had a fucking a realistic time fucking frame for it. Time frame, and he would have had a realistic fucking goal, a price goal. Like, I need $2.5 million, and this is why. And then he brings out the sheet. The estimates say that it's going to cost this to renovate, the HVAC, the floors, and the plumbing, for this building, and yada yada. And then we're gonna have to get the payroll and stuff, and the zoning and the permits are going to come out to all this price, yada yada. That's a set price because we know it's by the state. But all of that, and then you can come up with real fucking numbers. But again, if you're not planning on fucking building a school, then you don't need real numbers. You don't even need numbers. All you just gotta say is we need money. And as long as no one's asking the questions, then you're just gonna keep getting fucking funneled money. So to answer the question, more so than I just did, is that if he had a team, he'd actually have to be doing something. Because then he'd actually have to be paying these motherfuckers something. And that goes back to the main thing. He'd have to split the money. He'd actually have to use that money for what it was worth. Or what it was intended to be used for. And obviously, he'd much rather just pocket all of that money.
No, and that's all I want to know.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's not about dogging it.
And actually, now that I just looked at Jamar, Jamar and Radiga had Umar on this same podcast a couple months ago, and then Jamar asked Umar the question that most motherfuckers wanted to know: what's going on with the school, man? And then obviously Umar got mad defensive, started fucking acting like Donkey Kong, you know what I'm saying, on the fucking camera and shit. And all Jamar was doing was asking questions like, people want to know, and offered assistance because apparently Jamar's father-in-law started his own charter school in Brooklyn, where I'm from. So I never heard of it until that point, but that's what the nigga said. So if I'm going to believe him, which I don't think he has any reason to lie, especially if he's going to offer the assistance of that guy on his show, then I believe it. But yeah, Umar was like, "Oh no, I don't need it. I don't need it." You know what I'm saying? I got people. Bruh, man, I'm telling you, whenever I see Umar's video, I don't see nobody. The last video he did, I literally heard him talking to somebody, supposedly on the roof of the building, fixing the HVAC. He never showed the camera to the dude, so I don't even, you know what I'm saying? The nigga could have been Umar's twin brother for all I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And I might do a video about that later. But but anyway, Jamar had a video, did a podcast with Umar on it, and then Umar just kind of, just exposed himself. He came across very, childish, and it's a damn shame because, like, niggas really want to help you. You know what I'm saying? Umar's always talking about his haters and his detractors, but it's sad because like he's his biggest fucking detractor because he ain't doing shit, man. I think motherfuckers would just have way more respect if he just came out and was like, you know what, man, like, I need help. Just say that, nigga. Like, just say, you don't even gotta come out and say, you know what, I've been lying to y'all and scamming y'all for the past, 5-6 years. You don't even gotta do all that. Just come out and just start fresh with like, you know what, I need help. And then be receptive to the help. Because niggas will help you, you know what I'm saying? Niggas will help you. I'm not gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't trust your ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I know people will help you. Some people are more forgiving and faster to forgive than I am. So yeah, I ain't just gonna be like, oh, okay, Umar, here, take my money. Fuck out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you'd have to have those schools up and running before I would fucking think about, you know, investing in that shit in any type of way. But that's on you, Umar. That's not on us. That's not on us. And then also, obviously, I get a lot of Umar fanboys on my comments and shit all the goddamn time. And it's crazy because I'm really just like, scratching my head over here. Like, are these niggas dense in the head? Do they not listen to the videos, or like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I would expect that from the Umar fan girls, but the fanboys, man, they out here riding for this nigga, bro. Like, they family. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas be out here saying the craziest shit. Like, you don't understand something. This nigga scammed people, man. He took people's money. A lot of people that don't got that much money giving it to this nigga for him to fucking have nothing to show for it. Like, when you think about shit like that, that shit should kind of irk you. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. No day is promised. And then obviously on top of that, we had a fucking pandemic. So think about all the people that fucking donated money to this nigga's fucking shit, and they not even here no more. Like, they passed away for one reason or another. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Nigga, he just out here, living in his fucking hotel rooms and shit. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That ain't right, nigga. Like, for all of that shit, our people could have just kept fucking with the white man. You know what I'm saying? At least that kid would have been going to school. You know what I'm saying? So, man, but the fanboys, they be out here, man.
Anybody.
Thank you, Millie Love. Miley Love.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's all we saying.
Yeah, man, it's not about dogging anybody. It's like, you have the right to criticize. Here's the thing about this, the black culture shit, the black nationalist shit, the black whatever, Pan-Africanism. You have to be open to criticism. It's normal to critique. It doesn't have to be hating. If you
quote unquote black people don't like criticism, though, Godfrey. You might not know that because you're not a foundational quote unquote black person. You're not America's original person. You're Nigerian, I believe. I'm pretty sure you're Nigerian. So you may not understand that, but yes, quote unquote black people in general don't like to be critiqued. They don't like to be held accountable. Want to know why? Because we have a lot of feminine energy on us. And if you know anything about fucking women, they don't like to be held accountable. You can catch a woman red fucking handed doing something and call her out on it and she'll lie. And that's how a lot of these niggas out here be getting played, these simp ass niggas. They'll dead ass go through a bitch phone, see she fucking sending news or fucking texting a nigga like, oh, last night was crazy. And then like look at that shit and talk to her about it and she'll be like, oh, that was nothing. You know what I'm saying? And while you going through my phone, flipping on that nigga, slap that nigga in the back of the head and put that nigga on punishment type shit. You know what I'm saying? But, I digress though. I digress. We can't, like, black people just don't like to be critiqued. Again, we have the spirit of the woman all over us because they literally run the goddamn community and they're raising up all the kids. So, we have to break that cycle before we can start to, be able to see things objectively, without having that quick reaction to just like, that emotional reaction, like, oh, this nigga, oh, he challenging my thought process, or he challenging my thought or my beliefs. So now, I don't fuck with that nigga, or now, but he can't beat me up though type shit. Like, come on, man. Let's cut the bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for all that bitch assness. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is.
If we're sending you money, I just want to know what's going on with the school. What's wrong with that? So if you're going to get upset about that, then something's not right. His father even said, hey, I sent him money and I'm trying to see what's going on. Like, what's my son doing? And I'm like, it's only normal to go, hey, what's going on with the...
Honestly, on some G shit, that nigga Umar might be smoking crack. He might be smoking crack. Because that nigga, like, every video... First of all, the nigga be living in and out of these hotel rooms. All right? And then the nigga be fucking brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. The FDMG Academy. The FDMG Academy. The FDMG Academy is coming, brothers and sisters. It's coming. Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. Like nigga, you keep repeating yourself and just like non-stop, just just spurting out fucking words, but you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of bullshit words, like no substance, nigga. Like how you asking for money but not saying how much money you need, So yeah, I hope to God that the nigga is not smoking crack. You know what I'm saying? But would I be surprised if I were to find out or fucking read the headline? Oh, world's most requested Pan African caught in a freaking abandoned an abandoned building, with some shady characters, pending drug charges or something like that. Like, oh, I was like, God damn, they done got that nigga Umar, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope he not. But like, would I be surprised? Hell the fuck no, I wouldn't be surprised, man. That nigga be moving all kinds of shady and shit, doing book signings and fucking bodegas and fucking chicken shacks. You know what I'm saying? So who the fuck knows? I hope that nigga not though.
What do you call it? So we can't ask you questions because automatically it's hate? No, it's not hate. People are spending their hard-earned money on you. What's going on? I'm about to show up with a school of fish. Umar about to show up with a school. See, I told you.
Umar about to show up with a school of fish. That's funny. That's funny as hell.
I told you. Word.
All right, that's about it on that one though. I'm not laughing at Umar. I'm laughing with him. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I think the consensus is most people really, would love to see him actually, prevail and succeed with his goal. But then again, it has to really be a goal. And I don't believe that to be a goal of his. Now, with that being said, you should all be asking yourselves, what are your goals? Are your goals real goals? Or are your goals like the fat person's goal, like I want to lose weight? Which is more or less, it would be nice if I weighed less. And that's not really a goal. You know what I mean? So, yeah, keep that in mind. But until next time.